Hi guys, a very warm welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you're new here, my name is Nsebeng and I hope you do like this video and also subscribe to my channel. And if you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for your continued support. I really appreciate you. So in today's video, guys, I'm so sad. Okay, this is our final video of the SORBET February series, and today I'm gonna be reviewing the Cover and Go Foundation Plus Concealer. It says here that it's got SPF 6 and vitamins A, C and E. I'm going to show you how the packaging is like when I start the video. So at the back it says all over it, life-proof multitasker that lets you get your face on fast. So this foundation retails for 300 rands, but it's currently 210 rands because Clicks has a 30% going on some of their products on the SORBET range. Hey guys, so the foundation that I'm gonna be reviewing today is the Cover and Go Foundation Plus Concealer. So this is how the container looks like, or should I say the packaging, and it's got like a lid that opens at the top, which has 1.2 grams of concealer and also has a mirror at the top. So it opens up like this. There is a spatula like applicator. This is the foundation and it's 25 mils. So I'm just going to take the concealer and try to cover my acne scarring before I apply the foundation. I've used this concealer once, but I didn't like it. It was moving. So maybe it was because of the products that I had on my skin. Let's try again today and see how it works. So I'm just going to let it sit for like 2 minutes. I just wanted to have that consistency on my skin before I blend it out. I'm trying not to overdo it because I don't want this concealer to move, because already it has moved and the coverage is not that good, like the acne scarring are starting to show. Okay, so in terms of coverage, I don't give this foundation too much credit. It does cover up the acne scars, but it's not that good. So I'm hoping that this foundation is going to finish up the work. So it's got like a spatula like applicator, like I've shown you already. So I'm just going to apply the first layer and try to blend it out. So this foundation has a chemical smell. I can say it's got like a gray undertone, but it's not that bad, because I always say in all my videos that I'm more of an orangish and a yellow undertone. So this foundation has a gray undertone, but it still works for me. So one thing I'm noticing about this foundation is that it's got a gray undertone, but the more I blend, it shows like it's got a reddish undertone. I don't understand what's going on. Like, I don't get it. So I also wanted to share my story with you guys about this foundation. So this foundation, like I've said before, I have used it. I'm going to apply another layer because I'm trying to see the coverage and also see whether this foundation is buildable or not. Guys, this foundation looks great, but the moment I start to blend it on my face, it just matches my skin tone. I don't know how, but I don't know if you guys can see it, but as you can see over here, it's looking kind of gray, but the more I blend this, the more it suits my skin tone. So I don't understand what's going on with this foundation, but I'm loving it. Okay, I don't think there's more that I should say. You guys know that I have like terrible marks on my cheeks, but as you can see, those marks are covered, so this foundation is full coverage. So guys, what happened was, after buying this foundation, it was new. I was so excited. One day I had a paper that I had to write, so it was a day paper. I woke up in the morning, I prepared myself, and just as I was ready to leave, I saw that I had so much time on my hands. So I was like, why not do a face bit? Okay, fine. I sat down, I took this foundation. I did my face bit. I was looking beautiful, and then I went to school to like, okay, it was not a school, but I went to the exam venue to wait for my exam session to start. So this lady came to me. Guys, I was so confident that I was looking good, like my face bit was on point. I was waiting for this exam, like I prepared for it, and I'm so confident that I was going to nail it. And then this lady comes to me. She's like, hey, how are you? I'm like, I'm good. And she's like, your makeup looks good. In my head, I'm like, girl, I know. But then I was like, thank you so much. So she said to me, not that I'm crying, but I just wanted to let you know that your foundation is too much. Like, you've applied too much makeup. Akarane, you look good, but like you've overdone it. So I sat there like, why would someone come to me with so much nerve to tell me this? I was like, okay, I heard what you say. I was so disappointed. Like, I was kind of sad because I was so confident that I was looking good. So after she left, I stood up and went to the restroom. When I got there, like, my foundation was oxidizing. So when I left home, my foundation was fine, and when I got to the venue, like, I stood there and waited for my exam, I think for like an hour, and she told me before like the exam session could start. So, and I think that's when the foundation started to oxidize. So I found that I was looking gray and my foundation wasn't looking as good as how it was when I left home. So guys, I was kind of embarrassed, like, yo, it was such an embarrassing moment. Since that day, I stopped using foundation when I was going out in public, because like I was so scared that it might, in foundation that I put on, might do the same as this one. So yeah, that was the last time I used this foundation. I kind of resented the foundation, but I decided to give it another try during the week. And so yeah guys, my first encounter with this foundation wasn't good. Like, I stayed away from it because it embarrassed me so much and I was in public. So today I decided to use it because I'm gonna be at home and I'm not going anywhere. So I'm just going to, like, after putting on the foundation, I'm just going to sit and see what it does, and then I'm going to come back maybe after 2 hours to give you guys a review of how this foundation is looking. Hey guys, so I'm done blending out my contour and also my highlight. So right now I'm just going to set my face and do my eyes. going to do like a simple look that is very quick because I don't want to wait for a long time. I want to see the real state of this foundation. So I'm thinking the more I bake is the more I'm going to compromise how it actually is. So I don't want to waste so much time on my eyes. I'm just going to quickly do something, then dust off the setting powder. This brush is not giving me the color payout that I want. No, it's not working. I'm just going to use like my finger to pack the eyeshadow on my lids. Seriously guys, I don't understand why lashes have to be so much torture. Like, it's been over 20 minutes fighting to put them on. Like, your eyes. So I'm going to line my lips with the soft contouring lip liner from Essence. It's in the shade Miss You Much number 10. Hey guys, so it's been over 2 hours since I had this foundation on, and as you can see, it's still looking intact. I haven't creased under my eyes, near my nose, or on my smile lines, and it hasn't oxidized. I'm still looking the same as I was when I left you. Yeah, what can I say about the coverage? I don't know if my marks are very stubborn, but the coverage of this foundation is very good. I didn't want to go on building it up because I don't want to look like I have so much foundation on. I only used 2 layers of this foundation, and I can say that it is buildable. If I wanted to build it up to cover my marks, I would have used the 3rd layer, but I didn't want a bold look makeup. So this foundation is not mattifying. My skin is feeling very refreshed and moisturized. Time to test and see if it transfers or not. So there's little transfers as well. As you can see over here, I have foundation showing. So guys, I'm thinking the reason why this transfers on this foundation and the previous one is because these are not mattifying foundations. Hence, I explained in my last video. If you haven't watched, please go do. Hence, I said in my last video that mattifying foundations do not transfer. So I really love this foundation, guys. I don't know why that other day when I first used it oxidized, but I think it had something to do with maybe the cream that I put on, or maybe the primer that I used before applying this foundation. But like today, it's looking so good. It hasn't changed the color, it's still in place. So yeah. And a few days before I reviewed this video, I put on this foundation just to see how it is, and it didn't oxidize. So guys, that is a guarantee this foundation doesn't oxidize. And the last thing, there's something magical about this foundation. When I see it, like the appearance inside the bottle, it looks like it has a gray undertone, but the minute it sits on my face, like it just matches my skin tone. And yeah, like I didn't understand, as you could see while I was still applying this foundation. So for that, I love it so much. This is another foundation that I would give a 10 out of 10. That's how good it is. So yeah, that is it for the video, guys, and this also brings us to the end of our SORBET February series. But don't worry, I'll be uploading more videos every Friday. I had so much fun filming all of these videos. Thank you for each and every one of you who has shared my videos, liked, watched, and subscribed to my channel. I hope that you found all of my videos regarding SORBET foundations very informative. I appreciate you guys so much, and I will see you in my next video.